Good morning, Eagle Nation. It is Thursday. It is the 2nd of September. It is the 21st day of school, if you can believe it. The 21st day of school. That means there's only 159 days after today out of 180. That's incredible. Time moves. Make sure that you're on track. Whatever you're doing, please stop, please stand. Let us rise together for this morning's Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. And in the spirit of time, right? There's no time like right now to make a change, do something better. There's an old saying about the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago, but the next best time is today. So think about that, and if there's things that you might be needing to change or adjust about your mental attitude, about your physical behaviors, about your academic behaviors or your academic attitudes, today's a great day to start. Why not? So, also want to bring your attention on this Thursday to our playground, because we've been fairly successful in the classroom in most instances, but some issues have been arising on the playground, and we want to make sure that all of you are safe. To do that, it's important that you remain in your cohort. Remember, COVID is still among us, and it's still spreading like wildfire. So please don't let down your guard. Please remain in your cohort and in your zone. And it shouldn't be somebody else's responsibility. You know your zone, and we need you to be responsible enough to remain in your zone, because it's what helps keep you safe from others and others safe from you. We sent 259 cards to Banner Hospital, and our neighborhood raised over $600 to send to our healthcare workers. And if we're serious about supporting them, if we're serious about keeping each other healthy, if we're serious about staying out of the hospital to help all of those people who are working tirelessly and have been for more than 18 months now, if we're serious about that, then it isn't too much to ask for you to self-regulate, for you to self-monitor, to keep your mask on, to stay in your cohort, to stay in your zone, and to keep your distance. We ask you to do that on a daily basis. Please continue to do that. Secondarily, one of the expectations in our PBIS matrix, right? Being responsible, being respectful, and caring. One of our expectations is also about following the expectations of adults. We don't give you directions that are arbitrary and meaningless. Any adult on this campus is going to give you a direction. It's going to be legal, it's going to be moral, it's going to be ethical. And we need to trust that you are going to follow those directions at all times, because there may be, at some future point, a time of crisis. And we cannot wait until a time of crisis to practice what it means to follow directions. We need to trust that you're going to follow those directions that we give you at all times. And you need to trust that we're going to only give you directions that would be for your benefit or for the benefit of your peers and classmates. So, if it's at recess, or if it's an after-school peer, if an adult gives you a direction, it is for your well-being. It is for your safety and for the safety of others. And we all expect that you will follow those directions. We thank you in advance for doing your part to keep everybody safe. A reminder to teaching staff, if you're interested in speaking with a financial advisor today, Mr. Green will be in the staff lounge from 10:30 until 1:30 p.m. 10:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Also, I realized a mistake in the WAG today. There is no additional math PD today, so please forgive me. I deleted that. Mr. Aviles wants us to remind everybody that this Friday, so tomorrow, it's the last day to turn in all parent notification letters. And if you need any assistance, please reach out to him today. We're down to the 11th hour. For Walk to Read from Ms. Fagan, and happy belated birthday, Ms. Fagan. It was her birthday yesterday, if you didn't know. 95% Group, The review continues for first through third. Initial diagnostic assessments begin. So please see the email from Ms. Fagan from last week, 8/26, if you hadn't already done so. Ames Web Plus testing continues. Makeups will be discussed with homeroom teachers and 4th through 8th grade special education and resource. Please complete those assessments. Well, you needed to have those completed by 8/27. Otherwise, if you haven't seen the links, Ms. Robbins, our social worker, has shared some new things for you teachers and some ideas, are not just for your self-care, but also some things for your parents and maybe even some ideas that you want to use with students during your SEL time. So check out the links that she has posted in our WAG. We'll have those for you weekly. Hope that your DCTMs were successful yesterday, teachers and students who came to Peer yesterday. Thank you for making it possible for teachers to be present for their DCTMs. And thank you to all of our instructional assistants who also helped make it possible for teachers to be present in their DCTMs yesterday. It makes a big difference. It is a huge help, and we do appreciate your time and your contributions. All right, with that, let's get to some words of wisdom so you can get on with your Friday and get to the business of teaching and learning. Today is on the topic of overcoming self-pity. Most of us have times when we feel sorry for ourselves, when we think everyone else has it better than we do. Listen to this Arabian proverb. I thought I was poor because I had no shoes until I met a man who had no feet. It's okay to feel bad when times are tough, and it's okay to talk about your problems with someone else. Just don't feel sorry for yourself for too long. A good way to start feeling better is to do something for someone less fortunate than you. Volunteer. To call a sick classmate or a relative. Clean out your closet. Ask your parents to help you give some things to Goodwill or Salvation Army. Ask your parents to help you do something for an elderly neighbor. Get busy doing something for someone else, and you'll be surprised at how much better you'll feel. With something to think about, this is Mr. Lodato. Mask up. Keep your distance. Stay in your cohorts. Stay in your zones. Listen to the adults given by your teachers. And have a great day. Or not. The choice is yours.
Out in the hot sun, standing in line, buying snow cones in the summertime, buying snow cones from the snow cone man.